story select.
So, last story.
What's going on? Why doesn't the cannon fire? What's happening here? It's my grandfather, Joe Robotnik.
What's that vibration?
Hey, wait! Someone is coming.
You haven't given up yet?
Oh, it's all over
Oh,
for us.
you're probably thinking of the
What do you
first
mean?
one.
Just received
Sonic
a
Adventure.
message from my boss.
I can see there being like
Space
an
colony
emblem
Ark
for that.
Is currently approaching
Never played the
Earth
first one.
at an
That's right, I
incredible
told you guys that
velocity.
already.
It probably will impact Earth.
Anyways, for whatever reason, despite having,
What's that on the screen?
I'm really oblivious to most things in general.
Death sentence for every human being
I'll be
on Earth.
quiet for most
If my
sometimes.
calculations are correct, the space colony Ark will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth.
But it's so tiny. It's so tiny.
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
Anyways, somehow I missed the fact at first that there was a last story to go to. Somehow, like, despite having done Hero and Dark, it took me like 3 or 4 playthroughs to realize that there was more to the game. Which is kind of sad. Well, when I say playthroughs, I mean playthroughs where I actually made it past Dark and Hero. A lot of the time I didn't. At first I didn't manage to get through it all.
The vibration's getting worse.
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
What? I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else...
I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just
huh?
letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This is my grandfather's diary.
The animation is so
I don't
silly.
quite know what
It
happened
literally
or
just
what
drops
went
to the floor.
wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to be. Based on my original projections, I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect. Pure. I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it
If
to
you
the world.
wish to fill the world with destruction, oh,
Doesn't
so
it feel like
that's
the
why you
Earth
released
is, like,
Shadow
not
from the base.
Core of the
round in that shot.
Highly reactive.
It looks a bit elliptical in a sense.
Chaos Emeralds is overpowered. If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather predicted. That mad scientist.
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now!
The space colony arc position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this, I just might be able to stop the Chaos Emerald.
It's so nice being
The
able to
reaction
make
of the
your
Chaos
Master
Emerald is
Emerald
moving
pocket
toward the
size.
cannon's core. It may be too late.
There still may be some time left. If we pull together, we might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
I know that like they're showing us a map and everything, but in all honesty, like there's nothing for us to read.
No worries. Just leave it to me.
It's not like
I'm
we
the
get a map
world's
anyways.
fastest hedgehog.
Then, let's get to work.
System alert. System alert. The intruder has breached the system area. Initiate debug program.
Okay. Getting a high rank in this is a little strange, because you have to keep in mind that suddenly you're you have to like do this over a course of yeah, okay, this is one that I can do this. Although, please do give me my camera. Yeah. Oh! Hey, look, it's big!
System alert. System alert. The intruder
Oh?
has breached the system area.
It's all big.
Debug program.
Also, something to note is that these clocks that I keep hitting, they do stop time. So it is worth your time to hit them like every chance you get. There we go. Ah. I have time to read the comments. Oh. Yay! Oh, I expect me to do extremely well in the cannon score. Ah, thank you. enough that you can take your time once you hit these switches. Ah, I didn't quite make it. Yeah, that's fine. Take whatever chances I can get to increase my score. Ah, dang it. That platform will actually just fall underneath you if you jump on it. Line myself up better. There are better ways of doing this, but that's what gets me the most points. At least gets me the most time, at any rate. Okay. Yeah, combo. Okay. I knew there was something good here.
Good job. Throw the switch and drain the liquid.
Ah, come on, I almost had that. I'm not even sure why they give you like that invincibility there. It's like very not essential.
System alert. System alert. Energy core save program terminated. Cell repair program initializing. Knuckles, can you hear me? The core should be.
Whoa, camera, slow down there.
The switch that opens the door.
It's really good if you have a electric shield for that. Oh well. I heard an I can't in there somewhere, so that's funny. Please take him out. Jeez, that was annoying. Okay. left way. Actually, I think you can get an electric shield if I had been doing the relics. A lot of people don't realize you can actually kill these guys even though you're underwater. Bother with these rings. Oh, I just missed that. Wow. And that's annoying. Also, this section is a lot tougher when you actually have to keep track of breathing. So, get that upgrade early so you don't have to worry about it. What? Not sure how that works exactly. Well, yeah, that's like the one use of magic hands I use. Just to kill that enemy without having to jump over to it. Okay. Now it's just grab rings and get lots of points. Huzzah!
Yes!
Give me my A. Yeah.
That was cool!
Overall, an overall good final stage.
I hate it when they leave me behind. Look, it's Shadow. I really gotta stop whining. Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I. Shadow, we need you. Please help us.
It's all going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their best and never give up on their wishes. They always have a reason to be happy. That's why you should help them out. Saving them is a good thing. Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance.
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do it for me.
Maria!
Future for all people who live on that planet. Give them a chance to be happy. Let them live for their dreams. Shadow, I know you can do it. That's the reason why you were brought into this world. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I promised her, and I must keep that promise. That's what Maria wished for.
I think they're trying to indicate that
I have to keep my promise to Maria.
Shadow shed a tear or something like that.
What's that? It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
They probably designed the core like the shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, that's pretty straightforward.
All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel
Knuckles, here
my
it comes.
loss and despair. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
So who doesn't like this boss? Ah, other people don't like this boss.
Could this be the prototype of the ultimate life form that is supposed to be
He's
encapsulated?
a little bit
Leave this
unfair.
one to me.
Shadow, what are you doing?
Especially if you don't have a good grasp on the controls of this game.
I'll take care of this while you run to get the Chaos Emeralds.
So this is the prototype of the ultimate life form. Not quite the ultimate life form. So it's a pretty rough battle, I'd say. Use some pretty nasty attacks. Also, he's like basically a lion roar or something like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess the only two things to note is to make sure you don't get carried away by the... Well, I'm tempted to call this water, but it's not exactly water. By the way, if you don't like the mouth, you can always stick by the tail. Unlike the mouth, you can actually kind of get bounced off of it by jumping into it. By the way, how exactly does this translate to the ultimate life form? Giant lizard. I guess we shouldn't presume, but oh, yeah, he's coming at you really fast. Okay, now there's kind of where the second half makes this fight really difficult. That we have to like climb him. Ah. There we go, got him. While this didn't necessarily roadblock me, it did take me a long time to beat this guy the first time. I got kind of lucked out there. One of the bubbles hit me, but it actually like pushed me up since I was in the middle of jumping. Okay, so here's the part that sucks. Yeah, I did it. Okay. That can go really horrible if you get hit, because then you're stuck with no rings. No way to get your rings back.
Prototype.
And you have to make sure you don't hit anything while dodging being attacked. It's pretty bad. How do you go from a giant lizard to a hedgehog the size of Sonic? That is a very good question.
Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos.
Only you can do this. Stop the Chaos Emeralds!
And now it's an elephant. I don't know. I don't know where they keep getting these different sounds from.
Is it gone?
Is that what Chaos Control is?
Since we've stopped the Chaos Emeralds, why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth? Sonic?
Video game logic, I guess. Everyone's looking so strange. Bit weird how Shadow keeps his like his red hair thing going. The final hazard.
Can you hear me, sir? Shadow?
So the game just kind of throws this at you in a sense. The fact that you're suddenly playing as a Super Sonic and Super Shadow. Basically, you either go up or you go down. So, pretend you're swimming. Also, it doesn't really explain any of this, but basically, make sure you don't run out of rings. If you're running out of rings, you can swap to your other player, and they'll have whatever rings you don't have, basically. I don't know if that's a good way of explaining it. But in order to do that, you have to fly past them in order to switch characters. A lot of people don't know that.
Can both of you hear me? Atmosphere entering.
And we do get some kick-ass music.
How are you doing? We've almost got it.
Am I really gonna do this flawlessly?
The red swelling may be a weak spot. Sonic, Aim for it.
I'm already way, way, way ahead of you. Also, you can't technically run out of time. That is possible. I did it flawless! Nice! Woo! He's honestly way easier than the previous fight.
I must destroy all the evil the Professor has created.
No way that's getting through.
Shadow, I beg of you,
Maria,
give them a chance to be happy.
Now, Shadow. Chaos control.
Yeah, I did.
this is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
I've just have had, I've done enough playtimes of this game to make it so that I'm actually good at everything. I will say I think I remember struggling with the final hazard, but I don't remember dying at least on my first attempt. I think I managed to get him in on my first attempt, and it wasn't until like later attempts that I learned that you could actually swap characters. It's actually really, really bad.
Where is Shadow?
Oh, there's like no subtitles. Gosh dang it. Oh, it's gonna make talking really hard.
Do you really think that the Professor created him, Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was. A brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
That's some
guess you're
melancholy music.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. But did he really mean to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
You're right.
So what's next for you, Rouge? Off again to find those jewels you love so much?
Nah, I think I'm gonna give up this line of work. Too much work for too little pay. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now. It'll all work out, you'll see.
If you say so.
Created the ultimate life form.
What's the matter, Sonic?
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, it's nothing.
Is it
Come on,
the
let's
fact
go
that we
home.
were presuming that
Planet's
Shadow
cool
didn't
and
make it?
blue as me.
What kind of dumb question is that?
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. It's really bad if you discover the fact that you can switch characters by accident, because basically whatever rings you lose are picked up by the other hedgehog. So if you like discover accidentally while like within like the first 5 seconds or something like that, that you can swap, suddenly you're gonna only have 5 rings. So yeah. I don't think it's like every time you die, you might get like some dialogue from Omochao explaining how to beat him. I don't know, but I don't think it's ever mentioned the fact that you can change characters. You just have to kind of figure that out on your own. It's a shame because that would honestly help people out, because if you're low enough on rings, I made it look really easy. I kind of almost want to apologize for that. But if you're it's hard. It's much easier to just fly past them than it is to attack them. So if you're in trouble, and you're like running out of rings, it is worth it to try and swap instead of going for the final attack. So, that's the story mode of the Sonic Adventure 2 battle. You have to keep the mindset that this was basically, I treat this game as my first GameCube game, so I can't really fault too much about it because of that outlook. And I don't have the huge story background of playing most of the other Sonic games. So, like, complaining about, like, voice acting and stuff was just already not an issue. So I think we get an epic scene of Shadow. Yep, there he is, Shadow. He'll be back, he doesn't die. Yeah, I know I didn't get hit at all. That's just because I would honestly, like, a lot of the time I really enjoyed the final boss, so I'd sometimes just play it again for fun. So that's how I got to become really good at it. So I don't think bonus video still is not available. You can take a look at our emblem results at the moment. Like, on this screen, you can hit A and it'll take you to whatever's the next thing you need to do. This is a really good way of handling getting to it all. So we have 34 out of the 180. We have mini games to do. We don't even know what these are because we haven't gone to the Chow Garden yet. And yeah, those are all the emblems. So I think I'm going to. Okay. Well, I wish you luck with that. Yes. So it is 2 o'clock now for me. So I'm probably not gonna go into the next stream. I'm still not really feeling up to that. I know it's like I probably could finish the game if I stream it, but I don't have the mental fortitude to jump into that kind of game. I'm more familiar with this game, so it'll be easier for me to keep playing this. But I'm gonna take a lunch break at this point, I think. And we shall come back. I think I'll actually just end the stream off, and then I'll start it up again within an hour or something like that. We'll keep going a little longer. What would I want to do when I come back? I'll honestly probably just do these mini games first, and then we'll go through the stage select and start knocking some of these other things out. Alright. Despite the fact that I had set this up as one of my long streams, if I keep going this fast, I probably will have it done in just a couple more streams, so I guess maybe I could have put this as a short stream. Oh well. Just means we'll get on to the next stream that I've got planned. Can't even remember what that is right now, but I'll worry about that later. I'm gonna go have lunch, so I'll see you all in a little while. Well, hopefully some of you in a little while. I shouldn't be so presumptuous. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. And don't want to let this running, or don't want to... Yeah, I'm just gonna stop the stream for now. I'll just do that. So, see you guys then, maybe.